Good morning, Redwood, and happy Tuesday. Let's see what's cooking in the kitchen for lunch.
Today for lunch we are having hamburgers or turkey hot dog, fixings bar, roasted asparagus, baked beans, peaches, orange slices, and your choice of milk.
Happy birthday!
And we have one birthday to celebrate today. Happy birthday to Yuridia Gomez Perez. Enjoy your birthday, Yuridia, and come on down to the office for your birthday pencil. Just a few announcements. We have no leadership team meeting today, so those adults who are normally part of leadership team meetings, it is canceled. I know you're pretty sad about that. I'm sorry. Try to enjoy it by doing something fun instead, like, not being in a meeting after school. We do have after school reading club tonight. This is our last week for that, remember? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's done on Thursday. So just a heads up and a reminder, we'll do a note home as well. Let's see here. Head Start is visiting today. So if you see some extra little people walking around the building, they are here looking at kindergarten because Head Start, those children are preschool age and they've not been to our building, and so they come in to see what kindergarten looks like in Hartford because some of those students will be here in the fall to be part of our new kindergarten class. So just a heads up, if you see extra little people walking around and you're not sure why, and they're usually in a big line, may have a rope with them, because they hold on to the rope. In case you're wondering what the rope is for, they hold on to the rope to keep them on a nice line. That is Head Start, and they're visiting. Ms. Spangler's class has been very busy these last few weeks. Back when there was Red Arrow and Woodside, before I was here as principal, I think it was when Mr. Bush was principal at the Red Arrow building, and I don't know who was the principal here during that time. It was before Mrs. Spula was the principal. Yep, she used to be the principal in this building. There were school songs. Both buildings had a school song, and they would sing them every day or at assemblies and things like that as a way to kind of build a group and build a team. And Miss Spangler, I don't know if you knew this or not, Miss Spangler was a student in Hartford in elementary school, and she remembers quite well, she's told me, the songs that were sang here. I hope I remember that correctly, that story, how that goes. I'm hoping I'm right on that. If I'm wrong, Miss Spangler, I apologize, and I know you'll correct me. But her class has a song they would like to propose that we use for Redwood. And so here it is, the first premiere of the possible, potential, maybe new song for Redwood Elementary. Take a listen.
Redwood, Redwood, strong and mighty. Redwood, Redwood, it's the place to be. Ready for learning, ready for fun, ready to get things done. We're doing our best, we're making our place. See the fire upon our face. Redwood, Redwood, smart and kind and true. Redwood, Redwood, we love you. REDWOOD, Redwood.
Thank you, second graders. That was a great song. I'd like to hear some feedback from people. I'm also emailing out the lyrics or the words to the song, so if you want to see those up close, or students if you want to see because you weren't quite sure what they were, that way you can also give it another listen later on if you'd like to, and you can have the words right along with it. So staff, I'll send those out here shortly. Miss Spangler sent me the words as well. And, oh no, I dropped my note. Here it is. I found it. Ooh, I was a little nervous there. Let's see here. Third grade field trip, not today. We have two coming up. We've got one tomorrow. We have one tomorrow. We have one tomorrow from Miss Noonan's class and Mrs. Smith's class. The following day will be Mrs. Butler's class and Miss Lorenza's class, and they're going to Saugatuck. So third graders, make sure you check the weather, dress appropriately. I'm sure your teachers have said the same thing, would recommend layers. That means like you wear a t-shirt and then maybe a sweater over it. So that way if you get too hot, you can pull it back off again, but if you're cold, you can leave it on. It's supposed to be nice weather, it looks like. Let's hope it stays that way for you because that's a great field trip, especially in nice weather. So come ready. Oh, and wear comfortable shoes. Not a fashion show on that field trip. Wear comfortable shoes. You're going to do just a little bit of walking. Just a little bit. Actually, it's a lot bit. That's okay. It's a good trip. It's real fun. At this time, would you please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pledge Helpers. That was a great job, and everyone have a great day, learners.